next legal requirement, also very simple. We require at least 2 witnesses. I'm very happy to see you guys got that covered by a long shot. And that's nice. You know, in this time of a pandemic where we're told to socially distance and stay home and stay healthy, I'm very happy for the 2 of you that you could still have so many of your friends and family members join you today for this moment. It's important that they're here with you. You know, marriage is one of life's greatest moments. And to be able to celebrate this with your friends and family is important. We're here to cheer you on and celebrate with you. That's great. But it's also important that you keep people like that in your life together as husband and wife. Anybody who's been married will tell you, on occasion, marriage requires a little bit of work.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
You know, you guys are human beings. At some point or another, you may run into those moments where you might disagree with each other. Perhaps it's even already happened. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's normal. It's human nature to do that. It's the fact that you love each other and you care about each other that carries you through those challenging times where you might disagree. It is nice to have the support of your friends and family members during these events. People you can call for advice, for emotional support, to lean on. And I would suggest to you that the people here today are a good resource for you. They obviously care enough about you to join you today and witness you exchange your vows. That would suggest to me that they would also be there for you if and when you need a little support in your marriage. So thank you to all of you today for being here as witnesses, but also for being there for Edward and Philas as they move forward in life from here on as husband and wife. That should they need a little support in their marriage, you're there on those occasions as well. So thank you for that. The final legal requirement is also very simple. You need somebody to officiate your ceremony. Now, listen, there are options. You could use a priest, a pastor, a rabbi, a clergyman, somebody who got an internet certificate, or last but not least, a judicial officer. And I'm very flattered that you would choose me above the person with the internet certificate. So thank you for that. So that's it for the legal requirements. Like I said, they're all very simple. But beyond the legal requirements, there's an additional moral requirement, at least in my mind there is. And it's just simply that we have 2 people here today who are in love with each other and who are committed to spending their lives together as husband and wife. So Philas, Edward, congratulations to the 2 of you that you're ready to make that commitment to each other. Thank you. So, friends and relatives, we come here today at the invitation of this couple to share in the joy of their wedding. This outward celebration to which we are witnesses is an expression of the inner love and devotion that they have in their hearts towards one another. The joining of 2 lives into one common life does not begin and will not end with this service of marriage. It is rather a continuing process to which this couple commits themselves today. Edward Philas marriage is one of the first and oldest ceremonies on earth. It was instituted for the welfare of humanity. It's been guarded and cherished throughout the ages for the happiness that it brings. Marriage is a gift in that we give ourselves completely to one another. A gift given to comfort the sorrows of life and to magnify its joys. Marriage is the blending of 2 hearts and the union of 2 lives into one common life. And so your marriage must stand by the strength and power of the faith and love that you have for one another. So Edward, I'm going to inquire of you first. Do you take Philas to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love her and comfort her, to honor her and keep her, and forsaking all others, keep only unto her for so long as you both shall live?
Yes.
Philas, do you take Edward to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love him and comfort him, to honor him and keep him, and forsaking all others, keep only unto him for so long as you both shall live? Well, the next step are the vows. This is the part where you're going to repeat after me. I encourage the 2 of you to hold hands for this part. Edward, I'll start with you. I, Edward, take you, Philas, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, to love and to cherish, through all the experiences of life. All right, Philas. I, Philas, take you, Edward, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, to love and to cherish, through all the experiences of life.
through all the
I've never seen a bride have so much fun at this part.
through all the experiences of life.
All right. Are we ready for those rings? So, Philos, you take Edward's ring. Edward, you take Philos. So, Edward, Philos, wedding rings are symbols. I'm told they exist in just about every culture, every part of the world in some form or another. And depending on who you ask, you might get a different response as to what they symbolize. I'm told in some cultures they'll say it's the sun, or it's the moon, or it's your arms around each other. But the essence of the symbolism is your marriage, the completeness the two of you make as a married couple, your unity and your bond. So as your marriage goes along and the time distances itself from this day, you tend to forget about that ring. It just becomes part of you. Until you're reminded of it for some reason or another. Philos, maybe you run into a girlfriend who hasn't seen you in some time and she sees your ring and says, what a beautiful ring. I just encourage you to take that moment to reflect upon your love for Edward and your commitment to this marriage. Same with you, Edward. Maybe you take the ring off for some manual labor. As you take it off and put it back on, think of Philos and your love for her and your commitment to marriage. So like I said, find those opportunities in your daily life to be reminded of the symbolism and reflect upon it and your love and commitment to each other. So Edward, when you're ready, I'll ask as you place the ring on Philos' finger, repeat these words. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I wed.
All right, Philos. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I do work.
Well, with the blessings of friends and family gathered here today, and in the good thoughts of those who are unable to be present with us, inasmuch as you have each freely consented together in marriage and pledged to each other your wedding vows, by the authority vested in me as judge for the state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Can you kiss your wife? All right, married.
Congratulations.
But if you stay laughing, like, oh my god,
Don't
stop.
put it on your face.